Assalamu alaikum. This is Abdul Malik Ahmed from DeenTV. I'm here with a very special guest. I'm here with
Zahir Arastu.
Brother Zahir. I've known you for a while and alhamdulillah, always doing great things. But now you're doing something amazing. So tell the people a little bit of overview about this new organization that you're working with.
Jazakallah khair. All right, so I'd like to share with you a little information about Legacy International Online High School.
Okay.
This is a new, pioneering, innovative, elite online secondary Islamic school.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
indeed. So this new school has a curriculum in which all the subjects are integrated with a holistic, college preparatory, rigorous curriculum that is infused with the Islamic worldview.
Wow. Okay. So that's a handful right there, or a mouthful. So what does it mean Islamically infused? Is the word you used?
Yes. So, well, the issue here is that a lot of the curriculum that is offered out there, especially in public schools, but even a lot of Islamic schools, is you have a curriculum that leaves out the Islamic heritage and Islamic culture, and even God in general from the curriculum.
Yeah.
If you have science, usually God is not the one who is causing things; it's Mother Nature.
Right.
You know. And if you're reading things in English and language arts, a lot of the novels that you have to read don't really align with the morals and values of the Islamic worldview and from the Quran. And if you're studying history, well, generally history is taught from a Eurocentric perspective, focusing on Europe and in the West. And so in our school, we're looking at history, for example, from a panoramic view. If something's happening in this part of the world, what's happening in the rest of the world? What was happening in the Islamic world at that time? And we're infusing the Islamic heritage as well. What are the Muslim contributions to civilization throughout history?
Wow.
A lot of parents who are homeschooling their children for a variety of reasons often find themselves unable to have the knowledge base to teach their children at certain subjects at a secondary level.
Mm-hmm.
So they might be able to teach, language arts, but then they don't have the science background or the math background.
Mm-hmm.
So they might look to a program like Legacy and take a math course or take a science course that's taught from the Islamic worldview from our expert teachers online.
Mm-hmm.
And so a homeschool parent could choose 1, 2, 3, or a full-time program with Legacy International Online High School. But that's just the homeschool group.
Yeah.
If you're going to public school and you're a parent and you're like, my child is missing out on the Islamic stuff, maybe they need an Arabic program that's really geared towards secondary students.
Yeah.
Most of the Arabic programs that are available nowadays are for adults. But this program is going to have expert teachers who are teaching middle school students, Arabic from a very unique perspective. And they can choose our Islamic studies classes. They could also choose to have math, science, social studies, or language arts, but from the Islamic worldview. Students who are in Islamic schools, parents who are in Islamic schools might choose to have their child take an enriched class through Legacy International. A lot of schools and middle schools in Islamic school, they don't have a gifted and talented program. So a parent might say, well, I want to push my child a little bit more, and they'll take that one class, that one science class at a higher level at Legacy International. The school itself might be missing a 7th grade teacher because the teacher got pregnant and they don't have, and it's hard to find a replacement teacher, like the case in many places. And we actually have a lot of Islamic schools that don't have teachers to teach secondary level courses. So the school itself might actually have a school subscription and hire our teachers to teach their entire class. So there are a lot of different ways that people can benefit from Legacy International. They could do it full-time, or they can do it part-time, or have a single course.
So I could go online, right? Go to the website, sign up, and then there would be, is it live or is it lectures or what?
Great, that's a great question. So this program is actually, not like your traditional online program. A lot of people, when they think online, they think, okay, my child's going to be watching videos and they're just interacting with the screen. That's not at all what Legacy is about. Legacy is built on a college prep model, and it has live synchronous classes. We have a technology platform where the students who are going to be interacting are going to be required to join class live in real time with students from all over. They might be all over the United States, but they actually might be in other countries of the world as well. Because one of the ideas, our vision, is cultivating compassionate global leaders. And we are looking for this school, inshallah, to have students from Texas, from Western Virginia, but inshallah from Malaysia, from the UK, and from Africa. And we're hoping that they're going to be able to share their experiences online and bring their rich socio-cultural context and history from their backgrounds in their country and bring that to the classroom in real time.
Wow. Okay, so this I think this is the next level schooling, because I've been a part of. I was actually a teacher at a Muslim school, and my daughter went to Muslim school also. My mother had taught at Muslim school, and there's some great elements, but there's also some challenges. When it comes to class size, and when it comes to being able to deal with all of this. It seems like this is the next level. I've done so many online courses when it comes to my learning videography, learning coding, that type of thing. And now there's a lot of others, but I feel like this is the next level in Islamic learning, or just general education. What would you say about that?
Yes, inshallah. I think the world that we're moving into,
Yeah.
in the next decade is going to have the 8-year-olds right now who are growing up with Alexa, they're growing up with Google, they're growing up with screens, and they've spent their time having a lot of decisions on a daily basis automated for them. There's a lot of data been collected. It's the age of algorithms, and so we need to prepare the next generation of kids to actually for this new world, this world of algorithms.
Yeah.
And so they need to learn how to engage with technology for this new world.
Right.
So I would say that the beauty of this program is that technology gives them access to high quality educators and education. They have the access, so they can. A lot of times when you think about Islamic education, we think we might have to compromise on worldly knowledge.
Right.
But this program, inshallah, will give people an opportunity to get that worldly knowledge without having any sacrifice on the spiritual infusion of the Islam and the Quran.
Wow. And one of the things that you mentioned is that you said qualified educators. Now, I went to the website and I saw a list of some of the people who are associated in the program. I was like, okay, because I know them personally, and they are doctors. Some have been, studied or lectured at Harvard. Can you go into a little bit about the caliber of the people in your institute?
Sure. Again, so we're really looking for this to be an elite online program, kind of the Harvard of Islamic secondary schools, inshallah. And so really what we're looking to find the leaders in the field. So for example, Dr. Susan Douglas, these are people, Dr. Frida Shamma, Dr. Nurjana Hassan, Dr. Rima, Dr. Seema Imam. These are folks who've been in the field of Islamic education for more than 30 years. They wrote some of the first curriculum and textbooks that Islamic schools ever had.
Wow.
But now the reason why they're so excited about their product is that they're all bringing their expertise together from language arts, from history, from science, and trying to put all of their expertise together and to create this amazing integrated curriculum that's spiritually infused. All of them have at least one PhD, if not 2 PhDs, in education. So the website is LegacyIOHS.org.
Okay. LegacyIOHS.org.
Yes.
Okay, maybe we'll have it written down.
Right. And this is the first pilot launch year of the school. So we're actually starting with 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And so the school, again, is starting in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So if there's a 6th grader, a 7th grader, an 8th grader, or a Sunday school or an Islamic school that has a need for highly qualified teachers in 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, they would be looking to our website, and they would go online and to apply now, and they would fill out the registration form, and then someone will contact them.
6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Correct.
Okay.
However, by the end of next year, this school, inshallah, will expand into the high school program,
Okay.
and eventually this will be a 6th through 12th grade program.
That will be, yeah.
And one of the goals, again, is to capture students in this very, very special age where when they hit 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, they're really trying to figure out who they are. They're trying to, their identity development, their socio-emotional development, all of these things are being shaped at this time. And so if we can catch students at this age and reinforce through a holistic curriculum, reinforce their Islamic identity, reinforce the contributions of Muslim civilizations, reinforce the concept of Allah and the Quran and the Sunnah in everything that they're studying, and then provide them the tools that by the time they get in high school, they're going to be able to deal with some of the ideological challenges they're going to face in high school and beyond. And so there's also a really big emphasis on conviction curriculum. And so our Islamic studies folks are really looking at trying to help students answer some of those really tough questions that they get all the time about Islam that sometimes lead to a lot of doubts. So really, really cultivating that conviction, so by the time they're in high school, they're ready for the challenges that they face, inshallah.
That is awesome. I'm very happy that we were able to discuss this, and I feel like this is something that is it's been needed. for our generation, for the next generation. And I'm glad that, because I've known you, I've known some of the people involved. You guys are pioneers in this. And, I hope everybody online will be able to, check out the website one more time,
LegacyIOHS.org.
LegacyIOHS. And what does that stand for?
Legacy International Online High School.
Okay, all right. LegacyIOHS. Make sure you go onto the website, check it out, and sign up, especially if you have people of the age that are ready for this, really good program.
Yes.
Yes.
We hope that you will help us to revive the Islamic legacy through this program, and maybe your child will help also become part of the legacy for this ummah.
That's it. That's what we need, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much. All right. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum. This DeenTV video was made possible in part by Islamic Relief USA, working together for a better world, and by Recycle Processes Incorporated.